Alrighty, friends, so welcome back to the phonics portion of the day. So today we're going to, of course, work on letters and sounds. We're going to work on our make-believe or nonsense words. We will work on our sight words. We have 4 new ones. We are starting a new unit. We're starting unit 4 today. We will continue to blend phonemes. We're going to listen for the middle sound in words. We're going to visit our daily vocabulary boost. We are going to compare and review letters I, A, and N. And we'll also be working with the letter I this week. And we're also going to be learning about what scientists study. Okay. Oh, and our story today, I think you're really going to enjoy our story, friends. It is a fantasy or make-believe book, but it is a awesome book. All right. So before we move on, I want to go ahead and read from let me turn my camera. Okay, I want to go ahead and read this poem here. Okay, and it's also a lullaby. So I want to read it first, and then after we read it, we're going to circle all of our sight words, and then, friends, we're going to sing the lullaby. Okay? All right. So let me see. I want you to be able to see the whole thing, just like that. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. So I'm sure you have heard that before, right? All right. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. All right, so now we are going to circle all of our sight words. Twinkle, twinkle, nope. Little star, mm-mm. How, mm-hmm. I, mm-hmm. Wonder, mm-mm. What, mm-hmm. You, mm-hmm. Are, mm-hmm. Up, mm-hmm. Above, nope. The, mm-hmm. World, nope. So, mm-hmm. High, nope. Like, yeah, absolutely. A, mm-hmm. Diamond in, mm-hmm. The sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how, mm-hmm. I wonder what you are. So in this poem slash lullaby, let's go ahead and count and see how many sight words there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, friends. There are 17 sight words in this lullaby. And remember I told you, friends, that the reason it's so important to learn your sight words is because in everything that you're reading, almost all of the sight words are there. So the more sight words you know, the better reader you're going to be, right? So let's go ahead and sing our lullaby. Everybody, please get your beautiful voices ready. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I always like to end it like just super duper fun, right? So that was fantastic, friends. Great job. So now let's go ahead and do our letters and sounds. Oh, and just really, really quickly, friends, I want to tell you that I've seen, not all of them, but I have seen a lot of your assessment that you guys took on Thursday and Friday, the Dibbles. Oh my gosh, some of you did phenomenal. That means like almost got every single one of them like bam, right? But I'm still waiting for a few more of them to be graded, and as soon as I know that, I'll let you guys know. Okay? All right, so here we go with letters and sounds, and we're going to bing, bang, boom, lickety, split this. Okay? Here we go. Sound. Yeah. Qu. T. A. B. K. D. E. G. Z. D. Ah! Wait a minute, that can't be Oh, you know what, guys? No, this has to be P. Sh. I. Ah. O. Ah. W. Very, very good. That was really good. All right, let me mix them up. Make sure they're not upside down. All right. Let's go ahead and do letters. C, D, E, F, G, R, Z, P, V, W, S, A, X, Y, U, Q, T, N, J, good job, H, I, K, M, O, L, B. Very, very good. That was like bing, bang, boom, lickety, split, friends. All right. So with practicing our nonsense words for the third quarter, we are going to be working on actually sounding out our words, blending and reading them, rather than just working on sounding out the sounds. Okay, so we're really going to work on blending and reading our words. Okay, so here we go. App, fap, zop, ick, jiff, hem, top, gag, hin, bat, hold on, his, lem, zed, huck, hig, ret, lut, laz, were, hig, et, miv, wub, reb, nax, wick, jock, sov, gim, jack, nuck, vum. Very, very good. That was excellent, my friends. Great job. All right, so we have 4 new sight words. Okay. This one, this very, very first one, when you see this word right here, W-H-O, I want you to think about an owl. And what sound does an owl make? Whoo! Not hoot, but whoo. So this word is whoo. So when you see W-H-O, think of an owl. Whoo. G. Okay, let's sound it out. G-ah, g-ah, gaw. Is gaw a word? So O is also a what? It's a vowel. So let's try saying its name. G-O, G-O, go. Very, very good. Ooh, look here, friends. We have Y, O, U, and R. So generally, this is the word you. Okay? But there's a new rule. Okay? And the new rule for this word goes like this. When 2 vowels, because here's the vowel O and the vowel U. So when 2 vowels go a-walking, the first one does the talking. So that means that this one will say its name. Okay, so y, or, y, or, and you will pretend like the U isn't there. Okay, so you do y, or, y, or. So remember, when 2 vowels go a-walking, the first one does the talking by saying its name. Y, or, o, o. Okay? And then this one, f, o, or, for. Because if we did f, a, what is that? So this one too, we have to say its vowel name, f, or, for. The, I, many, be, but, on, me, my, this, to, a, of, that, came, from, come, are, and, with, where, is. So now into how, we, like, see, will, find, you, what. Very, very good. Remember, friends, continue practicing all of our sight words, okay? Not just the new ones, because by the end of the year, you will be required to know all of the sight words that we're introducing, okay? All right, so today, our big poster, let me turn it this way. Our big poster says we're going to be scientists, okay? And I am going to say the sounds in one of the pictures, one of the picture names here. You're going to blend the sounds to say the word, and then I will circle the picture. Okay, so this scientist right here is in the what? Looks like it's the desert, right? Okay, so listen to my first one. We're looking at just this part right here. Okay, k. What is my word? Rock. Right there. I'm going to circle that one. All right, here we go with the next one. We're still up here. N. S, N. What is my word? Sun. Good job. All right, we're still right here. Own. Own. What is my word? Bone. Good job. All right, now we're in the middle. And where do you think he is? Yeah, it looks like he's in a cave, right? And he's exploring in the cave. All right, so listen to this one. Cave. Cave. What is my word? Cave. All right. At. What is my word? Bat. Great job. All right. Web. What is my word? Web. Excellent, friends. All right. Now, finally, look down here. This is the very, very last one. Okay. See that? All right. And I want to make sure you can see the scientist. All right, so listen to my words. Ish. Ish. What is my word? Fish. Good job. Og. Og. What is my word? Log. Great job. Et. Et. What is my word? Net. Excellent, friends. Great job. All right. So now, before we do that one, let's do... Okay, let's see. Let me grab my magic book. And this book is super heavy. All right. So for this part, we're going to listen for the middle sound. Okay. So remember, I don't want the beginning. I don't want the ending. I want the middle sound. All right. So listen to the first one. Okay. Listen. Fit. Fit. What do you hear in the middle? Good job, friends. All right, now listen to this one. Dip. Dip. What do you hear in the middle? Bib. Bib. What do you hear? Mat. Mat. What do you hear in the middle? Good job. Nap. Nap. What do you hear in the middle? Good job. Sit. Sit. What do you hear in the middle? Great listening ears, friends. Cat. Cat. What do you hear in the middle? Good job. Pig. Pig. What do you hear in the middle? Excellent. All right, now, so let me see, with our daily vocabulary boost, is Earth a planet? Okay. Is the moon a planet? No, the moon is not a planet. Is Mars a planet? Very good. All right. Now, I will name some things. And for the things that I name, I want you to tell me if you think it is interesting, okay, or not interesting, okay? A fairy tale. A fairy tale. Okay, yeah, I think it would be interesting. Okay. A trip to the moon. Oh, that would be really, really interesting. All right. How about a pirate movie? I think that would be interesting too, because what do pirates do? They look for treasure. So I think that would be super duper awesome. I think it would be fun to find some treasure. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and compare and review letters I. Hold on. Letters I. Oops, let me move the camera. Okay. A and N. All right, so we're going to compare I, or I, A, or N. So I'm going to show you a picture. You will tell me the name and its sound, okay? Igloo. 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 What column will igloo go in? The I column, A, or N? In the I column. Okay. Name, sound. Ant. 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 What column is ant going to go in? I, or N? In the I column. Great job. Name, sound. Nurse. 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 All right. What column is nurse going to go in? The I column, the A, or the N column? The N column. Great job. Name, sound. Astronaut. Astronaut. What column? Correct. The A column. Net. 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 What column will net go in? The N column. Finally, ink. Ink. What column will ink go in? The I column. Oops, that's upside down. There we go. All right, great job there, friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and look here. This is some review of our sight words. So let me flip this over. All right. And so we're going to read our picture cards. Okay, make sure you can see this. Maybe oh, there we go. All right, so we're going to read our picture cards, and then we're going to find which word from down here is up here. So let's read this one first. Is, how, of, so, many, and where. So let's read this very first one. This is a planet. Okay, so which sight word are we looking for? This. So is this down here? No. How about is? There it is. So we're going to circle is and underline it. All right, so let's go to this one. Earth is the name of our planet. Okay, so let's see if Earth. Is Earth down here? No. Is, well, it can't be is because we already circled is. How about the? No. And name is not a sight word. Of. Let's see if it's of. There's of. So we're going to circle of and underline it. All right, so let's keep going. See how many stars there are. Friends, why did I read it like that? There is an exclamation point. So let's read it again. See how many stars there are. So let's see which sight word we're looking for. Let's check C. No C. I don't think it's how. I'm pretty sure it's not how. So we're going to wait on that one. Okay, how about many? Here it is. Okay, many. All right, now we're going to underline many. All right, now let's read this top one. This, let me put it closer. Okay. This is how we see a planet. So, if this is how we see a planet, what's he seeing the planets with? Yeah, a telescope. So let's see, is the word this down here? No. How about, well, it can't be is because we already circled is. How about how? There's the word how. Circle how. And then we're going to underline it. Okay. Now let's read this next one. This spaceship is so big. There's an exclamation point again. Let's read it again. This spaceship is so big. So let's see, what word are we looking for? Well, is, how, and of, they're already circled. So we can't use that one. So, I think so is there. Okay. So we'll underline so. Finally, where on earth do you live? Let's read that again. And that's a question mark. So that means it's asking us something. Where on earth do you live? Well, where do we live? Yeah, we live in the United States. But what state do we live in? We live in Arizona. And the word is where. Excellent. Great job, friends. That was really, really good. Yeah. All right. So here we go with today's make-believe story. I think you're really going to like this story. It's really, really cute. So what I'll do is I'll read it and then I'll show you the pictures. Okay. Dear Mr. Blueberry. And this is written by Simon James. And the author is the person who does what? Writes the book. And the illustrator is the person who does what? Draws the pictures. Okay. And this right here is called my title page. Dear Mr. Blueberry. And remember, this is a fantasy story, or say make-believe. Means it's not real. Okay. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I love whales very much, and I think I saw one in my pond today. Please send me some information on whales, as I think he might be hurt. Love, Emily. Okay, so there's the note. Oops, sorry. There's the note. And there's a whale in the pond. And that is, who's that? Yeah, that's Emily. Does the whale fit? He's so big. So she's writing to Mr. Blueberry. I wonder who that is. But she's asking him for information. Let's see what happens. Dear Emily, here are some details about whales. I don't think you'll find it was a whale you saw, because whales don't live in ponds, but in salt water. Yours sincerely, your teacher, Mr. Blueberry. Okay. So, Mr. Blueberry, who is he? He is her what? Yeah, he is her teacher, right? And where did he say whales live? Whales live in ponds. Whales live in salt water. So that whale cannot be in her pond, right? Because ponds aren't salt water. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I am now putting salt into the pond every day before breakfast. And last night, I saw my whale smile. I think he is feeling better. Do you think he might be lost? Love, Emily. So what's Emily doing to her pond? She's adding salt. She says she saw the whale, but do you see the whale? Nope. And what did she ask Mr. Blueberry? Yeah, if she thought, she says, do you think he might be lost? Well, I don't know. If he's in the pond, maybe. But can whales live in a pond? What did Mr. Blueberry say? He said no, right? He said they live where? In salt water. But where is there salt water? In the ocean, yeah. Oh, let's see what happens. Dear Emily, please don't put any more salt in the pond. I'm sure your parents won't be pleased. Why not? She's wasting a lot of salt. I'm afraid there can't be a whale in your pond because whales don't get lost. They always know where they are in the ocean. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. So there she is reading her note. And what did he say about whales not being lost? What did he say? Yeah, they know where they're always at in the ocean. Oy, oy, oy. Let's see what happens. Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I am very happy because I saw my whale jump up and spurt lots of water. He looked blue. Does this mean he might be a blue whale? Love, Emily. P.S. What can I feed him with? So there he is in the pond. And she said he jumped up and spurt water. And she asked Mr. Blueberry, what can she feed him with? Let's see. See what Mr. Blueberry says. Dear Emily, blue whales are blue and they eat tiny shrimp-like creatures that live in the sea. However, I must tell you that a blue whale is much too big to live in your pond. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. P.S. Perhaps it is a blue goldfish. Okay, so Mr. Blueberry tells her that they eat what? Yeah, like tiny little shrimp-like creatures. What else did he say? That a blue whale is way too big to live in her pond. And what did he suggest? What did he think? Oh, that it might be a blue goldfish. Let's see what happens. Dear Mr. Blueberry, last night I read your letter to my whale. Afterward, he let me stroke his head. It was very exciting. I secretly took him some crunched up cornflakes and breadcrumbs. This morning I looked in the pond and they were all gone. I think I shall call him Arthur. What do you think? Love, Emily. So what did Emily feed Arthur? Crushed up cornflakes and breadcrumbs. And what did Arthur let her do? Stroke his head. Let's see what Mr. Blueberry says. Can a blue whale live in her pond? Wow. Mr. Blueberry doesn't think so. Dear Emily, I must point out to you quite forcibly now, I think he's getting mad, that in no way could a whale live in your pond. You may not know that whales are migratory, which means they travel great distances each day. I am sorry to disappoint you. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. Oh, so now Mr. Blueberry is kind of losing his patience with her. And he told her, like, forcibly, there's no way, because they are migratory. Everybody say that. Migratory. And migratory means that they travel great distances every day. That means they don't stay put in one spot. Ay, ay, ay. Let's look. Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I'm a little sad. Arthur has gone. I think your letter made sense to him, and he has decided to migratory again. Love, Emily. So, Arthur's gone. And Emily is sad. Let's see what happens. Dear Emily, please don't be too sad. It really was impossible for a whale to live in your pond. Perhaps when you are older, you would like to sail the oceans, studying and protecting whales. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. And there's our Emily, super sad. But Mr. Blueberry did give her some positive news. He said when she gets older, perhaps she would like to sail the oceans and study and protect them. Because you know that there are scientists that do that. They study and protect the whales. Maybe she'll do that. Dear Mr. Blueberry, it's been the happiest day. I went to the beach, and you'll never guess, but I saw Arthur. I called to him, and he smiled. I knew it was Arthur because he let me stroke his head. I gave him some of my sandwich. There's Emily, and there's her sandwich. Look, it looks like it's got a big old bite out of it. She's stroking his head. Would a whale, a blue whale at that, let you stroke their head? I don't think so. I don't know. And then we said goodbye. I shouted that I loved him very much, And I hope you don't mind, but I said you loved him too. I love you, Arthur, and so does Mr. Blueberry. Love, Emily, and Arthur. There goes Arthur. The end. Wasn't that such a cute story? Even though it was a fantasy book, it was still a great story. Actually, it was very interesting, right? Alrighty, friends, so I will see you guys in just a little while. Today is Systematic Phonics. So don't forget to bring your letters. Go ahead and read on our remote checklist for the letters we're going to need. Okay? All right. See you later. Bye.